We've been on such a good run, I actually skipped the first game I wanted to play the game, the Udinese game, so we're going right to the Manchester game, which, you know, we're only 5 goals down. We can come back from that. In Serie A news, we're still a point behind Inter. I mean, we're scoring 5-6 goals a game, but still, Inter just... We need some help to win. That's all it's going to boil down to. So, let's see if we can get that today. My name's FM20, and this is Forza Milan, episode 23. So, yeah, we got a revenge. Well, this is my second time doing this. I forgot to switch the screens over, and you just saw me in the middle of the big Forza Milan intro page. It was quite scary, to be honest with you. The team volunteered, or rather, were voluntold to pay back the fans who saw the debacle of a game at Manchester to the tune of €120,000. We got ourselves right by beating up Parma 5-1. Yannick Carrasco, brace of goals, Vignato a goal, Romagnoli a goal, Leao a goal. We were then away at Sampdoria for the second cup of the Tim Cup's second cup. For the second part of the Tim Cup semifinal leg, we won 3-1 thanks to goals by Vignato, Carrasco, and Romagnoli. Rigoni had a goal in the 92nd minute to make it look close, but it really wasn't. Even though they had more shots than us and more on target, our defense was just absolutely stout this game. And then 3 days later, literally, it took a Rafael Leo goal in the first minute. I thought the floodgates were going to open, and they did. Each team got 5 yellow cards. It was a very, very chippy game. And this was one of the games I watched on extended highlights. And it was, oh my God. That's 35 minutes of my life I'm not going to get back. Anyhow, we were then on to Empoli, and we thrashed them 6-1. A brace of goals by Mayoral, Di Lorenzo a goal, Yoda a goal, Arezzo a goal, Laporta a goal. Parjami had a goal to break a clean sheet. We've been winning big. Inter's been winning small, but they're still winning. They're a point ahead of us. Leao leads us 24 goals, a 7.67 rating. Carrasco with 13 assists. He has turned into be quite the pickup. He's turned into a really good... I knew he was going to be a good player. He's gotten an awful lot of starting time just because of injuries and stuff like that, but he's done really well for us. He's 4.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability now. 6 goals, 9 assists in Serie A, 2 goals and an assist in the Tim Cup, 2 goals and 3 assists in the qualification, and 3 assists in the Champions League. So he's turning in a solid performance. So today, we need 6 goals. We need to hold Man United none. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll come back and play Udinese too, depending on how this game turns out, but... You know, we'll see what happens. Picked a bad time to try and eat an Oreo. Nothing fancy this time. We're bringing with what brought us to the dance of the first place. Donnarumma in goal, Theo Romagnoli, Ruben, and Di Lorenzo is the defensive back four. Tonali and Benasser is the midfielders because Kessi's out after too many yellow cards. Yoda and Vignato is the attacking midfielders. Leao and Mayoral up top as the strikers. And I believe it was by this point in the last game they were ahead 3-0. Greenwood to Wan-Bissaka. Almost loses the ball. Barrow back to Wan-Bissaka. Gets by 1. And he skies over the crossbar. Wow. That looked like it was going in for a second. Donnarumma taps over to Ruben. Sends it up into space for Di Lorenzo. Drives forward. Holds it up. Benasser to Mayoral. Back to Tonali. Long pass towards Yoda, who loses it. Wan-Bissaka sends it to Greenwood. Up to Grealish to Dele Alli. Up into space to Rashford, who is sitting behind the defenders. Rounds Donnarumma, which... Do I report that as a bug to FM? You tell me. He should have hit it right at Donnarumma. That's what happens in every game. Oh, we are so screwed. I literally may just sit here the rest of the game and eat the rest of my Oreos and not commentate. It couldn't be any less exciting than what's happening on the screen now. Romagnoli throws it in, loses it. Rashford, Greenwood, drives forward, it's by the defender. Donnarumma, nice save. And I say nice save because, frankly, it was a save. Wan-Bissaka to Grealish on the throw, and back to Wan-Bissaka. He crosses it in the The ball bounces back and forth. Grealish finally takes a shot. Goes wide right. Keep wanting to eat more Oreo, but, I keep getting highlights. Di Lorenzo. Over to Yoda. He's got help. He's not going to take it. And he's going to shoot it wide right. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, bounces it off Theo, who recovers, curls it to Yoda. Gets by one, gets by two, and De Gea gets a hand on it, enough to push it wide right. Benasser to Ruben, Benasser to Tonali. Now back and forth. Tonali's going the wrong way. Di Lorenzo on the highlight ends. Oh, that was just wide right. Losing in the first knockout round wouldn't be so bad if we hadn't won it all last year. And yeah, United's a good team, but we're just as good as them. And the fact that they put 6 on us is just... Melo Mayoral behind the defender. Watch, he's going to shoot right at De Gea. Yep. Six goals in 45 minutes. I'm sure it happened at some point in time in history, so it's got to be programmed into the game somehow. Di Lorenzo, back to Donnarumma. Oh, hey, look, we actually got it forward instead of giving it away so they could score an easy goal. Yoda. Rounds it. Leao's there. De Gea, nice stop. Vignato gets the ball and he's dispossessed, but he gets it back. Tries crossing it, bounces it off Lodi, tries crossing it again. Lindelof is there. Wan-Bissaka clears it to Di Lorenzo, and the highlight ends. And I can breathe. Yoda crosses it in. Vignato's there, and he scores. Come on, 5 more, guys. I have to admit, the game's moving really well on the new system. Unlike De Gea, who looked like he dove about 3 seconds after the ball hit the net. 60 minutes in, we're going to make a couple changes. As soon as I remember to hit the right button. Di Lorenzo's going to come off, Berta's going to come on. We're going to get Yoda off and bring on Carrasco. We're going to get Ruben off. Berta's going to move over to switch his position. Corolla's going to come on. Lodi to Rodriguez. Back to Lodi. Gets by Benasser. Taps it over to Rodriguez. Crosses it in. Romagnoli knocks it away to Carrasco. Sends it up to Mayoral. Almost loses the ball. He's fouled. Double yellow. He's off. Why could that have not happened 30 minutes ago? We'll go to the very attacking just to see what happens. And I have to sneeze. Sorry. Carrasco. De Gea sends it forward towards Rashford, who gets a head on it, and then somehow manages to catch it with his feet. Wan-Bissaka on the right. Holds it up, crosses it in. Berta knocks it away to Carollo. Sends it up to Vignato. Back to Carollo, to Berta. Not quite sure what's going on here. Carrasco. Out to Theo. All alone on the left. Holds it up. Dispossessed. Loses it to Barrow, who sends it in, but Vignato is there. Sends it back to Benasser. Carollo to Berta. Going the wrong... I've got the very attacking on. Fellas, what the heck is this back and forth stuff? Wan-Bissaka. Carrasco. And he scores. Okay. Come on, guys. 4 more in 20 minutes. We can do this. Of course, if we do that, it means I have to eat an Oreo every freaking game, which is not good. The Oreos are good. It's just not good for me. Tell the guys to push forward, and they're frustrated. Tonali. Carrasco. Rounds one guy. Leao. Back to Theo. Crosses the box. Vignato's there and he scores. Holy cow. Why could we not have had this performance 40 minutes ago? 5 minutes left. Stellar game by Vignato. He's turning into quite the winger. I've been pleasantly surprised. Benasser on the in-swinger. Carrasco. Oh, De Gea stops that one. Sends it up to no one in particular. Berta has it. He drives forward, but that's not his forte. Holds it up. Back to Carollo. Across the field to Theo. Takes the shot. Hits the side of the net and out of bounds. And George has decided he's going to eat. And I can't pause the game because there's less than 2 minutes left. Berta drives forward. Vignato, who loses the ball. Grealish has it. Dispossessed by Benasser. Up towards Mayoral, but Lindelof steps in front of that. Dele Alli has it. Back to Rashford. Oh, gets by one, gets by two. Takes an ultra-long shot. Wide left. Hey, look at that. We beat Man United 3-1. Which means we only lost 6-3 on aggregate. 29 shots, 15 on target. Limited 4 for them, but it was enough. Oh, we're out of the Champions League. Liverpool absolutely thumped Sevilla. We received $9.5 million for the victory. Do the press conference. I think that's going to be the only episode. No, you know, we're going to play Udinese. But for some reason, we're not playing Inter until... Oh, that's the Tim Cup final. We're playing them here. Do we come back for Inter? As George is chomping away in the background. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back for Inter and Torino, and then we'll come back for the Tim Cup final. And hopefully by then we'll figure out where we stand in Serie A. So that is the plan. But as I am fond of saying, Custer had a plan too. It was a good win for us. It just came on the wrong end of a 5-0 game. So I'm going to play up to the Inter game. We're going to come back with that the next episode, and then we'll go from there. So if you liked what you saw and heard, then, you know, we won, but it wasn't enough. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM20, and I thank you for watching Forza Milan, episode 23, and listening to my dog eat in the background. Thank you very much.